Factional acting national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Abdurrahman Mohammed, on Friday inaugurated a parallel Board of Trustees, describing it as a rebirth for the party. Speaking at the event in Abuja, he says the parallel BOT will help return the PDP to its founding principles of justice, fairness, and respect for the rule of law. Mohammed said internal crisis and disregard for the party's constitution had weakened its moral foundation. Well, the factional BOT chairman, Senator Mao Ohaboa, pledges to restore the party's lost glory and promote unity among members.
Today marks another significant turning point in the life of our great party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP. We have come together not merely to inaugurate a new Board of Trustees, but to renew our faith in the ideals that give birth to this great political family. For justice, fairness, inclusivity, and respect for the rule of law. The PDP was not just another political organization. When it was founded, it was a national movement, a coalition of dreams that build on the belief that democracy must unite rather than divide it, to build rather than to break, and to serve rather than to dominate. It was this conviction that made the PDP a household name in the pride of Nigerian democratic journey. But in recent time, we have faced storms that have tested the strength of our foundation. We have seen internal challenge, leadership dispute, and decisions that regrettably drifted away from the very principle that once set us apart.
The BOT recognizes the authority of all legally constituted organs of this party and reiterates its confidence in the ongoing efforts to restore internal order, discipline, and constitutional adherence in line with the judgment of the Federal High Court delivered here in Abuja on October 31st, 2025. 2, the BOT directs all organs and officers of the party to ensure full and immediate compliance with the said judgments. The board commends the judiciary for its courage and professionalism in upholding the supremacy of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, the Electoral Act, the INEC guidelines, and the PDP Constitution, which remain the guiding instruments of our internal democracy. 3, the BOT affirms its support for the conduct of a credible, transparent, and inclusive national convention, provided all pre-convention processes strictly adhere to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, the Electoral Act, the INEC guidelines, the party's constitution, and the judicial pronouncement of the Federal High Court on October 31st, 2025. The BOT emphasizes.
Well, joining me now as we take a look at the PDP crisis, which has led to a faction of the party appointing a new Board of Trustees, is Emmanuel Ogidi. He is the PDP National Vice Chairman, South-South, Caretaker Committee Chairman, I must add. Thank you so much for being on the news tonight.
Thank you very much for having me.
You know, it's beginning to look like one day, one problem for the PDP.
Yeah.
The last time you were here last week, or perhaps earlier this week, we were also discussing a development from the courts as regards your party. When does the PDP say enough is enough?
Yeah.
Now you have a parallel BOT.
Not parallel.
How do you describe it?
We have one BOT. You see, in democracy, minority will have their say. That's what's happening. It's an aside.
You describe them as the minority?
They are minority now. See, do you know what it means to BOT? By our constitution, I think it's chapter 9. Not this level of people. The BOT consists of all former presidents, all the president, the Senate, the deputy president, were still members of the party. All the founding fathers. Did you see them there? They're not there. So anyway, let's not, unless you want to go into that, I don't want to go into the question aside. Minority can always say what they want to say, but majority will have their way. And that's the democracy.
But they are having their say, and
they're having their say. Look, they entertain themselves.
When you say they're entertaining themselves,
yes. Because we're working towards the convention.
Chief Ogidi, they say perception is everything.
Okay.
You say they are the minority and they're having their say.
Yes.
You may be correct, because
I'm correct.
they're having their say and Nigerians are listening to them. Nigerians are watching keenly that the BOT, which is described as the moral compass of the party, is even factionalizing your party.
No, it's not factional. No.
That's what you say, but they've told Nigerians today and the world that they are the BOT.
They've told Nigerians. Let them showcase who they've told. Let them showcase their BOT. You just saw a chairman and a secretary. Is that BOT?
It was beyond two individuals.
No. Those.
You don't know these people? You can't identify them as members of your party?
Just two of them.
But are they members of your party?
Some of them, I don't know them. You see, we're talking about the BOT that we know. They had their meeting 2 days ago. When you see them, you know they're BOT now. Some of them, they look like me, they're gray-haired people, not this one.
Okay. You talked about working towards the convention. Which convention and when?
15th, 16th. We are progressing. We know that the land is mined. And we are using mine detectors to detect where those mines are. And we remove them gradually. We started last week, Saturday. First, when we met as NWC, we said, let us purge ourselves first. Because the BOT, absolutely, the NWC made up of 18 persons. We discovered that 3 that we had earlier warned in the letter continued to do what they were doing. So we suspended them. We know there's going to be a backlash. That's what you're saying now.
You suspended critical members of your party, including your national secretary, your legal advisor, national.
See, look, because they were going out of hands. The NWC should work as a team.
It should work as a team, but I mean, even not to make light of the situation, but I mean, it's a lot to handle.
Of course.
When that suspension came, we also saw a counter suspension, and then your national secretary, which you say is now suspended, in the person of Chief Anyanwu, did say in the first instance you had no power to do that because you called a meeting without his signature.
Who said we don't have any power?
So, on what basis did you call
our
the
constitution?
Meeting?
Let me tell you what the constitution says.
Without the national secretary?
Yes. See, listen. Let me explain to you. Chapter 5 of our constitution. That's where the officers are. The chairman is the chief executive officer of the party. His first function is to summon meeting. He has to tell the secretary to call the meeting. And the next people that can call a meeting is 2/3 of the NWC. If the chairman doesn't want to call, 2/3 can force the chairman to call the meeting. That is our rule.
So was that what happened in this instance?
Yes.
Without the secretary, you were able to follow those?
That's what I'm trying to. The secretary has abrogated his office after repeated warning, so that action has to be taken. This same secretary went and said his signature was forged. And all of a sudden, that matter is came. Look, that's a criminal matter. What has happened to it till today? What has happened? You should pursue that matter because at the NEC meeting, where INEC was present, that communication was made. He signed it. It was sent to INEC for the convention that is taking place 15th, 16th. INEC has been communicated, and he signed it.
Well, they've also gone for an appeal. They are appealing that the convention should not hold. But let me ask you, the Abdurrahman Mohammed faction of your party has set up a reconciliation committee. Please. How do you describe it?
See, we don't have PDP.
It's not a faction, but how do you describe it? A splinter group?
Whatever you want to call it, but not a fact. We don't have a fact. We have one PDP.
One PDP?
Yes, one PDP.
One PDP, two acting national chairman, two Board of Trustees.
No, we have one chairman. We don't have acting chairman. No, we have one chairman.
So who's Abdurrahman Mohammed?
He's working with them.
With who?
With Wicked Group now. That's what they're doing. No, whatever they are doing is in the FCT.
And they're not members of your party anymore? They're still part of the PDP.
Look, first of all, look, like I told you.
But the opinions, the decisions, the thoughts have been diverse and divergent. They are opposites.
You see.
In fact, I think the best word is parallel.
No, not parallel.
Parallel decisions have been taken.
It's a good thing that we are discussing this thing.
But my question to you before I digress, sorry, Chief Ogidi, you can add that to it, is that there's a reconciliation committee that was set up by Abdurrahman Mohammed, whatever you choose to describe him as, to ensure that the two sides agree on the convention.
You're hearing about it?
You're just hearing about it?
Yeah, sure.
So there are no plans at all to unite your party?
We have a statutory reconciliation committee.
Which one of them? There have been several.
No, wait. In fact, former Senate President Saraki had the responsibilities committee to reconcile up to convention. His Excellency also had the statutory reconciliation committee. I'm also a member of that committee. That committee still exists. Now the BOT met 2 days ago. When they saw what is going on, they also set up their own reconciliation committee. And we met with them today. 10 of us were present.
And what was the decision very quickly?
No, we told them our stand on it. Of course, we want reconciliation if they want to reconcile with us. But from all intents and purposes, they are not interested in reconciliation. Let me remind us something. Here was Wiki who said he would never join APC. We believed him. But today he's serving the APC government.
He says he's still not a member of the APC.
No, but he's serving in the government. You can't serve two masters.
He's not the only one from a different party. There are other members of cabinet.
I'm talking about PDP. I'm not talking about any other party. I'm talking about PDP. And it keeps embarrassing the party. So what do you want us to say? And
you refuse to take a decision about it. Chief Ogidi, it's a lot to do with the PDP. Like I said, decisions remain parallel. You've also talked about a committee.
We are going on with the convention.
Okay.
In fact, we are relocating very soon to Ibadan.
Okay.
I'll also be there. By the grace of God, 15, 16, we'll have a convention. And then all these issues become aside.
All right. Fingers crossed, Arise News will be in Ibadan.
But let me also say something.
Let me
say something. The PDP is indestructible.
Okay. All right. We'll remember that and we'll remind you. We only wish you the very best.
I'm happy to hear that.
We wish the PDP the best.
And thank you for wishing us well.
Chief Emmanuel Ogidi is the PDP National Caretaker Committee Vice Chairman of the South-South. Thank you so much.